Hello, everybody. Um, this is just a breadboard that has been used to make LEDs that are controlled by push buttons. So, I'm going to show you how they work here, and I'll show you how to do the connections as well. So, you can see that everything works here. Okay, so let me take you through the connections. So, I'm going to disconnect everything. Okay, so there was a previous video where um, a similar thing was just that it was with just one LED, and sorry, just that there were no push buttons. So I'm not going to start everything all over again, but I'm going to start off from here since we already understand how these connections are made. Okay, so I'm going to connect my first LED here, which is the red LED. I'm going to use a red male-to-male jumper cable to do the connection from this line to this one. I'm going to put that here. Now bring it here. Okay, so there's something that you need to know about the push buttons. If you look closely, I don't know if you can see it from there, but there are some lines here, and these lines are between the sides that are long. Like if you look clearly, this side is longer than this side. So the lines here are just a way of letting you know that there's an internal connection between these two and these two. But then there's no connection between the shorter lengths, that's these two and these two. Okay. So that's just by the way. So let's do the connection. So for the connection, I'm going to connect the parts that are already connected to this line. Since the line is already connected, so it will change nothing. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Bear in mind that when you are doing it, you have to make the pin straight, else it won't enter the breadboard. Okay. So when it's secured, I'll take my LED. First of all, I'm going to put it here. I want you to notice something. So when I put, remember, we connect according to the polarity. So the positive has to meet the positive that's here, and the negative has to meet the negative that's here. Yeah, so if I connect it like this, you notice that it lights up, and then the push button is useless virtually. Yeah. So to avoid that and make the push button actually useful, we're going to put it to the other side here. Yeah. And you notice now that it's off, and it will only be on when I push the button. Yeah. Because I'm going to do the same thing in the yellow and red LEDs as well. So once again, I'll connect it to where the resistor is already connected here. And I'll choose any of the lines. So I'm going to choose this line here. And then I'm going to put my push button in there. Making sure that I connect the longer side here. And then I'm going to put my LED. Once again, I'm going to show you the same thing that happened in the first one. I'm going to connect it to this side. And you notice that it's on. The button is useless. It's not really doing anything. Right? So I'm going to bring it to the other side. And now it's actually useful. Okay. So I'm going to do the same connection in the green LED. Any of the lines is fine. And I'm going to add my button. And then my LED on this side. Once again, pay attention to the terminals. And everything works. Okay, so you can purchase all the things you see here at ACL. That's any components now. So catch you on the next one. Bye.